With Star Wars Battlefront having planned updates, now might be a good time to stock up on those credits so you can unlock the newest weapons and add-ons. Well, the easiest way to do so is going into single player and playing the various modes they have, including survival. One of the bonuses you get is by collecting all the collectibles on each map. In today's video, we are going to be looking at all those collectibles in survival, where to get them, and what the fastest route possible is. If you look on the screen, you'll notice that there's 3 of them. There's 6 in total currently. If there are more added in the game, I'll go over those. But today, we're going to be talking about Tatooine, Sullust, and Endor. Go ahead and click on the annotations if you wish to skip forward in the video to each one. First off, we're going to have Tatooine. Alright, jumping in is your spawn, and directly above your spawn is going to be one collectible. The easiest way to do this is with the jetpack. Boom, you collect the first one by jumping up there, and immediately you're going to start running straight ahead towards the Imperial starship, or Imperial ship grounded below. And just make a straight beeline to it. You'll note that my loadout is a jetpack, which is super crucial to have for collecting all these collectibles on Tatooine, as well as an ion torpedo, which you have to complete each mission, and I highly suggest on Tatooine that you use the ion torpedo to help you take down troublesome ATSTs later on in the level. Alright, there was the next one. It was in that little crevasse down below, as you saw. Just jump out in there, collect it. It's kind of hiding. You have to come from it at a different angle. And you can see I was shooting towards the next one, running straight ahead, ignoring the Imperial Stormtrooper with the wonderful aim that he exhibits. And we are going to ignore him. He's not very good at shooting us. Jump forward. Boom, there it was. Jump from that area. And there you can see the 4th one. And we're going to see the 5th one. The reason I decided to skip the 4th one is just it'd be easier to double back and grab it with the jetpack cooldown. So there's the next one, running over to these Tusken Raiders little camp up on the ridge where you can see the giant space battle. There was a hard cut because I missed the first jump, but there we go. Grab that one, and then running back on the edge of the right hand map, ignoring Stormtrooper once again, and just gonna wait for the jetpack. That's probably the most troublesome part. Fast forward a little bit and wait for it to come back, and then immediately jump, and it's right above that pole right there. Boom, got it. There we go, all good to go. Just gonna go ahead and kill that guy for the hell of it. Alright, so next up we're gonna have Sullust. So immediately jumping into this, you'll notice your spawn is in a hangar. Run up these stairs onto the Imperial ship, ignoring Admiral Akbar. There's the first one, left hand side. Well, I guess it would be right hand side of the ship. But immediately you're going to run out of the hangar. And unfortunately for us, the enemies spawn right in front of us. And there you see the wonderful aiming ability in third person with snipers. That's always annoying. Just going to go ahead and kill all these guys except for one. I highly suggest you do that all the time. It makes it a lot easier to grab all the collectibles without getting shot at. Right there is the 2nd collectible, as you saw running out directly to the right of the hangar. And we're going to go ahead and take down this probe droid real quick. Staying within the same vicinity of that 2nd collectible, but we're going to run down, and you'll notice there's going to be 2 metal bridges that go over several gaps in the landscape. And to run over the first one, which is right here. And then you're going to see a second one off to the right a little bit, and you can see just peeking out there was the 3rd collectible. There it is. Go ahead and grab this. And the 4th collectible is one of the hardest ones to grab. I had a lot of difficulty with it. It's very awkwardly placed. It is directly above the lava pit. And so go ahead and jetpack directly over it. And it's okay if you miss. I missed a couple times, as you'll see. It takes many tries at times. It's very awkwardly placed. I don't like where they put that one. But jetpack, very crucial there. You also see with this gear, I had the cycler rifle, but that's because I was just doing this video. Highly suggest using the ion torpedo as well as with Tatooine, because you're going to have TIE fighters and ATSTs on this level multiple times, so ion torpedo is very important. Alright, grab that collectible and run back towards the hangar. Remember, towards our left was the 2nd collectible. Well, on the exact opposite side is our very final And there it is. Go ahead and collect that one, and boom, there's all 5 for Sullust. Alright, finally for this episode, we're going to have Endor. So, jumping in here, this is going to be the longest one. You spawn in directly behind the little shelter Imperial doors. I guess that would be... it's the, you know, Endor shield generator, even though it's not part of the movie. It's I don't know what it is. We blew it up in this cinematic beforehand. But running up, you're going to come hang a kind of a half circle all the way back up the hill above the shield generator. Go underneath the ship, and right behind the tree, behind those 2 barrels, there's a tree that I'm shooting at, and there's the very first collectible. And right here, we're just going to speed up real quick, take care of the Imperials, making it that there's only 1 Imperial left, because it'd be really annoying to deal with all those guys on this really long walk. So, running directly past, in the direct opposite way of like the Ewok village and the shield generator, back behind the Imperial ship will be this little creek with a waterfall. You're gonna run back here, and there's a little bit of a trail you can see, and behind one of these trees right here in the very back corner of the map is the second collectible. And now it's just a lot of legwork to get to the third collectible. So keeping, as you can see on the mini-map, the edge of the map is to our left. Just keep that for the most part. There's going to be a simple path through the forest, you can see, kind of, that you're going to be trekking along. And just keep that on your left for a while. And just slowly make your way all the way on the other side of the map. This is the fastest way I could really think of without having to double back a lot. But you're just going to keep running. Oh, talking about the weapons I have, ion torpedo, super important. You have AT-STs on this one as well, and the bowcaster is really nice. Alright, so finally you're going to get to a point where you see the downed AT-AT to your right. Run directly underneath it, and just keep going forward. You're going to see a waterfall. Keep the waterfall on your right, and in the mini-map you can see that there's this narrow point, choke point, that leads to a dead end. Go ahead and walk towards that dead end. It's the very edge of the map, and there's your third collectible. Alright, now you're going to double back. This is why you definitely want to do it with only 1 enemy left. You get stuck there with the AT-ST blocking off that choke point, you would be dead. There's the waterfall. Keep it on your left now. And, oh, there's a double waterfall. Woo! Gonna keep going through. There's a little bit of a path here. Just follow this. I got a little sidetracked, or a little lost here. Keeping the edge of the map to your left. Don't go this far over. This is a dead end that I'm about to take. Stay to the right of this tree, not the left. Yeah, there we go. And there's the 4th collectible. So I'll be shooting at the path to take. I got a little sidetracked there, like I said. Just take that path directly to it, and you're going to see this hollowed out log. Go directly through this hollowed out log. The path will naturally take you to the right, and you're going to pass underneath the Ewok village. Do not go to the Ewok village. Go directly underneath it, and then hang a left, and you'll see the edge of the map on the left-hand side again. Keep running forward, and there's the final collectible. Alright, now you got all 5 of them. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped you in finding all the collectibles on these 3 maps. Stay tuned for part 2, where I go through the other 3 survival maps. And I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more.